Hi everyone, finally made it to Wayah Road. Off to our left was a little place with bathrooms, parking lot, stuff like that. Up here a little farther on the left is the major put-in for the rafting companies. There's a little tributary stream right here that runs into the Nantahala River, and the power station right here in front of us, but down here to the left is some bathrooms. There's some put-ins, places like that. They got some trucks there. There we go. There's a few of them right there. Right there, ready to go. So it looks like they blow them up when the people get there. Right now, not too many folks are coming. It's a real pretty stretch of road right here. This is right along behind this side of this river. And we weave and wag all the way up it. It's a very big, very popular trout stream. A lot of people fish on this, and it's not really deep enough or wide enough to be able to put a canoe or anything on it. I mean, you could do it, but it would really be a lot of work. I don't think you'd enjoy it very much. You'd be carrying that canoe quite a bit. But again, this is another one of our favorite places. It's nice and shady, being alongside the water. The temperature is always a little cooler, and if you take this road all the way to the end, you end up at real close to Franklin, North Carolina. Good restaurants, place to get some gas. You just hang out on Main Street if you want to. We've done that a bunch. Just watch people go by, and then you can come back on Moonshiner 28, which is a little faster and a little more scenic, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what you're looking for. I don't see too many people fishing right now. Well, there's one. Speak of the devil. He's pulled over. He's down there somewhere. I don't see him, but they tend to walk around a little bit. Had a real nice visit last time we were up here, a month or so ago. All right, we're pulling over. I didn't know, so now I know. Anyway, we ran across a couple of guys who were trout fishing up here, and it turned out the day we came up here, they had just made a big release. They stocked this river so that there's plenty of fish in it for people who want to come up and recreationally fish it. And that was the day they had done it, and they were both out. They'll be up here at the waterfall here in a little bit. It was where I found them, and I did some static video of that waterfall area just for fun, and but I did not include them in it because well, I just didn't ask them. I didn't feel like I ought to video them. Figured, maybe they're playing hooky or something from work. I didn't want to get them in trouble. They were catching a lot of fish. One of the guys had caught 40 fish, and the other guy had caught about 25. They were putting them all back, but still, they were having a great time. Almost every cast they were catching a trout. And of course, most of them were the smaller trout. They weren't big enough really to be much of a trout, but they did catch a few big ones too. It's real nice to hear. It's almost always shady. The mountain is steep enough and the trees overhang enough that only a certain time of day on certain parts of this road is there any sunlight at all. Direct sunlight. And you can see where the people with the headlights on coming down with the car. Not supposed to be any rain in the forecast until Friday. This is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And so we should have several days of really good riding. We're going to have to go back next Tuesday, but we'll be here at least through the weekend. If it turns rainy, gets nasty, we can always go home a few days early. We won't want to, but we can if we have to. Once we've got all our riding, and we got some rides we'd like to always do. Wayah Road's one of them. We have our favorites, and it takes 4 or 5 days to get our favorites in, and then we'll go see if we can find some new ones we haven't tried yet, or maybe some ones we just haven't done in a long time. We usually find our way up around Maggie Valley at some point, up on the Parkway, and we'll go venture that far up the Parkway, and we don't usually go too much farther. Go a little ways past the Maggie exit and go up top of the mountain. But that's about all. As you can see, this road snakes over across this creek, whatever you want to call it, stream, a lot. This is an overflow for the lake up top. If we keep going, we would eventually end up at a big giant lake, and a lot of this water comes off of that lake, and they have a spillway that dumps into this. So there are signs that say be cautious, that without warning there might be a release of water. But that's a little closer up the mountain here, where we get a little closer to the gates. What do you think of this place? Pretty nice, isn't it? We like to ride it. One of Susan's favorites. This is another one Fletcher gave us. Thank you again, Fletcher, wherever you are, buddy. When we first came up here, nobody that we knew about this road. We would ask people, where's a good place to ride? Nobody ever mentioned this road. Maybe they were holding it for themselves, or, you know. This is a major thoroughfare to Franklin. It's not as major as Highway 28 is, which is over off to our left on the other side of the mountain. In fact, where we were on Needmore Road earlier. Needmore, the Highway 28 is on the opposite side of the river. Not just this stream, but the river as well. And in places you can see houses on the other side up top. You can't see the road, but you can see houses. This is all national forest, so there's no private homes or hardly any roads off of it, really. There was a home down toward the end there, but up this way, there's not much till you get way up here. And really the mountain's pretty steep on our left, and that's pretty far down there to the river right now. Looks like they've come through and cut some of the brush. So the guardrail was covered. They've done that since we were up here last, but it's already starting to grow back over. Can't leave anything nailed down around here. It'll get covered up with something green pretty quick. You see my lovely wife up in front of me, riding along and enjoying. Yeah, we're coming up on the falls. I don't know if you can see any of it at all from the camera angle. Probably can't. Right here is the falls where we stopped before. It's really nice. We're gonna stop now. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna wind it up here then. Everyone take care. Bye-bye.